She was just Nathan's wife. Again, no title, no name that mattered. Lauren Caldwell smiled and said nothing. The room had no idea it was standing inside a building she owned. On paper, Lauren was nobody special. Late 30s, a beautiful house in Coral Gables, no job anyone could name. In truth, she owned Meridian Capital Alliance, the largest financial association in Miami, a name spoken with respect in every boardroom in the city. Her name was nowhere near it. Her husband, Nathan Caldwell, ran Caldwell Financial Group. Ambitious, overextended, barely holding on. What Nathan didn't know was simple. Meridian's money was the only reason his company still existed. Lauren had built that wall herself. She wanted to know who loved her and who loved what she could give them. She got her answer. Nathan had been spending long nights with his COO, Madison Blake, sharp, ambitious, 12 years younger, unbothered by his ring. Lauren found out the way wives always find out, not from Nathan, from the small things that add up. The first humiliation came at a holiday dinner. Lauren mentioned the quarterly numbers looked thin. Madison laughed before Nathan could speak. "That's sweet," she said, "but maybe leave the finance talk to people who actually work." The table laughed with her. Nathan just refilled his glass. One person didn't laugh, a junior analyst named Marcus Reyes. He slid the bread basket toward Lauren and said her point about the numbers was sharp. He wasn't performing, he meant it. Lauren looked at him a second longer than she needed to. The affair stopped being a secret, it became a performance. Madison touched Nathan's arm in meetings that weren't hers. The comments got sharper. Does Lauren even have a job? Must be nice, never proving anything. Lauren's own friends drifted toward Madison. Her sister told her gently to find something to do with her days. Marcus never made a scene, he just refused to join in. A change of subject when the room turned cruel, a walk to her car after a bad night. "You don't owe them an explanation," he told her once. He didn't know who she really was. He only knew she didn't deserve what she was getting. Nathan had his eyes on the deal of his career, a partnership with Meridian Capital Alliance, the most coveted name in Miami finance, run by someone almost nobody had met. "This deal changes everything," he told her, not looking up from his phone. He didn't know he was about to hand his own wife control of his company. He'd never once asked what she did with her days. He just assumed the answer was nothing. At a dinner with his colleagues, after another joke about her hobby of doing nothing, Lauren finally said it. Calm, even. "I'm the owner of Meridian Capital Alliance." The table erupted. Madison nearly choked on her wine. "Stop dreaming, Lauren, you need to wake up." Nathan leaned in close, embarrassed, and said the words she would never forget. "Please make your way out. The boss will be here shortly. Please don't humiliate yourself anymore." Lauren didn't argue. She picked up her purse and left. The laughter followed her out the door. Marcus didn't laugh. He watched her go, something uneasy sitting in his chest. Not quite belief, not quite doubt, just the sense he'd seen something the room had missed. 3 weeks later, Meridian hosted the signing. Glass and marble on Brickell Avenue. Nathan arrived in his best suit, Madison on his arm like a trophy. Caldwell Financial was about to become somebody. Then Lauren walked in. Nathan crossed the room fast. "What are you doing here?" Madison crossed her arms. "This isn't a place for hobbies, Lauren." The room laughed again, sharper this time. Nathan lowered his voice, but not enough. "Please leave. The boss will arrive in a few minutes and I don't want her to see you here." Lauren didn't move. The doors opened. Meridian's executive team filed in around her, not behind her. Around her, the way a staff arranges itself around the person actually in charge. The laughter died mid-breath. Nathan's smile collapsed. "Good afternoon," Lauren said. Her voice didn't need to be raised anymore. "I'm the owner of Meridian Capital Alliance, and I believe some of you already know Meridian is the only reason Caldwell Financial has stayed solvent for the last 18 months. The room understood everything at once, the funding, the ownership, and from the look on Lauren's face, moving from Nathan to Madison, the affair too. The fallout was fast. Meridian pulled out of the deal within the hour. Word spread through Miami before the week was out. Caldwell Financial's credit dried up once the market understood who'd been holding it together and who'd stopped. Nathan lost the company within the year. Madison lost her position not long after, quietly let go by a board suddenly very interested in optics. Lauren filed for divorce the following week. She made the announcement as public as her humiliation had been private for so long. Marcus kept doing exactly what he'd always done, treating her like a person, not a headline. When she thanked him for it, weeks later, over coffee that had nothing to do with business, he just shrugged. "I never needed you to be anybody. I just thought you deserved better than what you were getting." It was the first time in her marriage someone had wanted nothing from her at all, and the first time she wanted to give something back. Miami remembered the story the way stories like that get remembered. A man who mistook silence for weakness. A woman who let him, right up until the moment she didn't have to anymore. The man who told her to leave before the boss arrived spent the rest of his career being known as the one who lost everything to his own wife. And the one man who never asked what she was worth turned out to be the only one who knew.